Time to wake up, wipe the crust out your eyes. Me and Big Mike about to take up your time. It's the shake up.
That's why I texted you.
Boy, when that took, I was knocked the fuck out. Oh my gosh. All right. Recording.
Now?
You're
All right, man. How are you feeling, man? Because you've been sick for the past like 3 weeks, 3 weeks.
bro, yeah. Past 2 weeks. I'm finally feeling good. Like no I had a headache earlier, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Finally feeling like a normal human being, bro. I feel like get my happy ass inside, bro. I stand on that. Like the one time I go outside, and I went outside twice. Like got on the plane twice last year, and the second time I get sick, and
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, what sucks is like I know there's a sickness going out there that like really fucks you up. Like even makes you feel like you got food poisoning to like a different level. So I was wondering if you got that. That's like the new flu, I guess.
I'm pretty sure that's what I got. I'm pretty sure I got
Yeah.
like I didn't take a test. Like it was literally I was standing in Kroger on Wednesday because my church was about to have like a wash night for New Year's. I was just getting a couple things, and like the best way I can describe it is like a disturbance in the voice moment where I was just like something's not right. And so like I texted the church group, just let them know I was probably not going tonight. And like by 11 o'clock that night, I had a fever, chills, body aches, the full shebang. And so I got like a virtual call, a $49 virtual call. Yeah, so I'm upset about that because I needed to talk to somebody, and yeah, they were like, "Sounds like you got the flu."
Yeah, no, that sucks, dude. I stay my happy ass home most of the time, and this whole holiday season, my happy ass was home. Everybody came to us, but people did get sick. I did not. I am actually on a streak. I think I'm 3 months not being sick, period. So
Must be
maybe
nice.
longer. So I'm gonna try to hold on to that record as long as I can. But I'm glad you're feeling better, and we can at least record now.
Here, right before we get into everything else, let me go grab some from my door because like nothing
sure.
worked out time wise. Like,
All good. We're back. We're live. I wanted to start with the actual news that came up across my desk.
okay,
That I thought was hilarious. So we all know the anime community is a well-sourced community full of people who love to include everybody into the community. You know, we want everyone to feel welcomed into anime, right?
sure.
You giggled there, so you know where I'm going with this. Look, anime community is probably one of the biggest communities of gatekeepers I know.
Ever.
It's like if you didn't watch the anime I watched and didn't like it or appreciate it the way I appreciate it, you don't understand anime.
God help you if you're anime only person. Like if there's a
Yeah.
manga, you're getting cooked every single time.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's never enough for the community. It's like, oh, you only watch shonen. That's all you watch. Okay, loser. Like you don't get into the deeper stuff. It's like I enjoy what I enjoy, right?
Facts.
So here's the thing, Mr. Beast. We all know him. Very popular YouTuber. Um, recently came out in an interview saying that he loves anime and. He actually started getting hate because of One Piece. There was one day, there was a tweet that went viral. It was Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and Dragon Ball Z. And the tweet, I forgot exactly what it read, but it was just like, which one of these is the best? I think something like that. And he said, well, it's obviously Bleach, right? But then Speed was like, it's One Piece and it's not even close, right? Which I don't want to get into whether that's true or not true.
It's not. Keep going.
Uh, um,
Just answer that for you real quick.
I can't keep going because you just pissed me off. Like, okay, all right, no, I'm not gonna get into that. But so then Mr. Beast was just like, all right, should I watch One Piece then? And Speed told him obviously yes. So then, oh, not even like a day or two later, he tweets again, and his profile picture is now Luffy,
Okay.
which everybody just felt like it was very performative. And he was saying about how One Piece is actually legit or whatever. Then that's when the gatekeeping happened, because people were like, "How can you, Mr. Beast, multi-millionaire, super busy YouTuber, have time to watch enough One Piece in this amount of time frame to think that it's peak already?"
Well, if he just watched the first 3 episodes and he was like, "Oh, this is really good," like that's okay too.
Yes, you're right. That is 100% okay. But the internet didn't like it. So then he goes on another interview where someone asked him about him liking anime, and how does he have time to watch anime? And he's stated he's watched anime since before anybody else watched anime. He's been an anime head for a long time.
Hmm.
Then when he got proposed the question of like, what's your favorite animes? He kind of stumbled. Now if I asked you your top 5, you'd have a hard time putting them in order, but we've talked about our top 5s pretty easily,
Mm-hmm.
right? If I top 5 easy, I'm going to list my top 5, right? Whether you like my top 5 or don't like my top 5, that's up to you. And I think
Right.
that's what happened to him, was he was afraid of saying the wrong top 5. But then when the other guy who was interviewing him said like a couple of his favorites, he was like, "Oh yeah, that would be on my list. Yeah, that would be on my top 5." So he was almost taking his top 5. But I think he was afraid to say the wrong animes because of the gatekeeping community. But I'm not sure. But now everybody's calling him a fake anime fan. And then he said, "It's ridiculous." He said, "The slander is crazy. Call me weird, call me lame, but don't call me a fake anime fan. I've literally watched countless of anime. Y'all are whack as hell. Here's my list." And then he proceeded to list like 22 animes here. I'm gonna send you this photo.
I think he's wrong for putting the list out because what I'm never gonna do is explain myself.
Well, I'm all for putting out list whenever you need to put out a list, but honestly, Mr. Beast doesn't have to. Who cares if you're an anime head or not? Like, let's just talk about that there. Who cares about what other people think about your anime takes? You're Mr. Beast. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
it's a
just,
little crazy.
I just like, oh man, I really want to write a book about the art of fucking off. Cause like, why does it matter to you that somebody says they enjoy anime? That's it. Like, I don't care if you're a fake fan or whatever. I'm just not gonna engage in conversation with you. Like, I'm just not gonna like how we talk
Yeah.
about anime. I'm just not gonna talk to you about anime because you don't really like it, and that's okay.
Or
But
even if you do like anime, you just don't like the anime that I like. I'll just like, we don't like the same animes. We've talked about this. I
right,
love One Piece. You don't love One Piece.
right.
I think Demon Slayer is okay. You hate it with all your heart. The number one thing we agree on, actually, there's two things we agree on, is My Hero sucks, and um fuck, it just slipped my head. Full Metal Alchemist is the best anime of all time. We agree on those two things, which I think a very large community of anime watchers agree. But we still have the ability to talk about animes that we enjoy and having good conversation over them, where like I don't understand how people just cut people off from anime community, because by the standards of the anime community, I don't even watch anime. uh or like, I'm not an anime fan or whatever, because I've only seen like the mainstream shit in reality, right? I've tried other shit, but for the most part, most of my stuff is pretty popular animes, especially when you look at my top 5.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's just you
I don't
like
know.
what you like. People are just really, really. Just
Yeah.
I just live for the day that we realize that your opinion doesn't really matter. Every
Look,
time.
to me, there's a lot of things you can hate Mr. Beast on, but to hate him on his anime takes is just silly. I don't care. Um,
Or
per se. I think what happened to him in that interview was he was just afraid to say the wrong top 5. And I think that's also just speaks to how he thinks he wants to appease to the majority, which is his thing. He's a content creator. He wants to look good in the eyes of everybody. That's where his ego stands. So to me, I think he just got caught up in that. But in reality, doesn't fucking matter. Whether his top 5 is good or not. I mean, when you don't list Full Metal Alchemist, I either assume you haven't watched it or you don't understand anime. But I normally assume you haven't watched it if you
that
don't list Full Metal.
that is the one thing. That's the one anime I am like. If you don't like, even if it's not your top 5,
Mhm.
saying you don't like it, or not top 5, top 10, whatever. Like saying that you don't like it
Mhm.
is that is like the one time I know. Just say opinions don't matter. I'm just like very curious why you don't like
No,
it.
you better like it. We talked about this before. I've said it. That's
It's
the one time I do turn into one of those anime snobs. Is like Full Metal.
it's just
It how
perfect anime. Like I don't know what else
yeah
how else to put it. It truly is
yeah.
just the.
It hits almost every single note. I think it hits every note. It's silly, it's serious, it's dark, it's wholesome, it's wisdom, like, it hits every note I think
Literally.
an anime should, um, so I just don't understand, and which I recently rewatched it and finished it, and I was just like, "Why haven't I rewatched it ever again?" I watched it maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 3. And I loved it, and I think what happened was it was so complete that I just felt no need to, like, rewatch, but then I've just, like, felt the urge recently to watch it, and I binged that shit, and I loved it again, more, so that's the only one where it's like, if that's not on your list or you don't even mention it as a great anime, then I'm gonna probably, be like, "Why?
Oh, dead ass.
Just why?"
I don't have anime news, but I saw this video that was absolutely hilarious to me,
Mhm.
and it was somebody reacting to the first couple episodes of JJK, new season of JJK.
Mm.
Which might have been
Have you
Marcus.
watched it?
It's the same stuff we saw, so no.
Right. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I assumed. I didn't watch it either, but,
Yeah, it's the first, like the first 2 episodes. They literally, I checked. It's the same ones we saw, and I figured that was the
yeah,
case. But
yeah, yeah.
um, it's funny because, like, obviously, if you haven't read it, then you would be shocked by the whole spoiler alert, Yuta pretending to kill Yuji. Well, technically he does kill him,
Yeah,
but pretending to like be an actual enemy.
yeah,
Because the video was the part where like Yuta had brought Yuji to like where that fire was, and Yuta's like staring him down. And Yuji wakes up. And he goes, "Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I wasn't sure if that would work." And the dude it was like, "I know you lying." And I was like, that is legitimately like I forget like that's like a legit twist for people who haven't read the
read
manga.
that far or
Because
read the manga at all, yeah.
yeah, because like literally, your impression aside from Zero, you ever heard about Yuta again, and he comes back and he's just on demon time, ready to kill Yuji, and you're just
Dude,
so I 100% can see somebody being like super confused by that. I just thought that was so funny. It was such a funny
it
reaction.
is so funny. It's funny seeing people's reactions to some stuff about JJK with the new episodes that came out because, there's a in the manga things kind of get described or look a certain way, right? And you're kind of especially with the fighting scenes, you're inferring how fast these things are or how you know how the fight scenes kind of play out in your head just because you're seeing slide by slide. You're not seeing full action, right? And then you watch the anime and somebody was like watching the scene where the guy who's trying to be the head of the what's that clan? The one that just lost
Zenin.
their dad? The Zenin clan. The guy who's trying to be the head of the Zenin clan is fighting Choso. And that was like some hands they both threw down, especially on his part. Like it was hands getting thrown there, and in a speed that's like whoa. But someone was like, "Did this even happen in the manga?" I saw this tweet about that, and I was like, "Yeah, it's just it did, right?" Like
Yeah.
that fight scene happened, and exactly in that way, Choso got his ass beat for a while until he did it.
Right. Right.
Um, so I don't know why people I some people question like some people on Twitter specifically question animes versus manga, and I understand it is great when an anime does panel per panel like
Mm-hmm.
ideal, right? Exactly what you expect. Uh, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But in this case, it did. I feel like it did.
Yeah.
Um,
And sometimes I want it, sometimes I don't. It oh,
it
let me
depends on the
rephrase
panel.
it.
Like,
Yeah, it depends on the panel. Let me rephrase. Like sometimes I care that they did
yeah.
do a panel for panel, and sometimes I don't. For
Mhm.
example, solo leveling. There's number of times they did do panel for panel, but there's also like some panels that were absolutely missing. The two that come to mind are after Sung Jinwoo fought Geto or Goto. I
Mhm.
think Goto.
I think it's
Uh,
Goto.
yeah, after they fought, there's a panel where like Goto is like scared shitless
Mhm.
because his hunter instinct was telling him that he was literally about to die. Like he says that it's like I was about to get
Yeah.
killed if they hadn't
Yeah,
stopped
it
the
was like
fight.
that meme where it's like, "I almost just died,"
No, like
and he's
literally,
like crying in tears, like,
he's
"I
looking
almost
down,
died."
looking shook, and I was so pissed they didn't put that into the anime because that's like significant to like because you have this dude
Yeah.
who's being shown to be like he's the strongest hunter at the moment from in between two countries, and
Mhm.
he's in fear of this rookie S rank hunter. So
Yeah.
I kind of hated that they didn't include that, but it was what it was. The other one
I
I
could
don't.
see both go ahead, sorry.
No, you're good. The other one I don't care as much. They didn't include it because it was more for like the viewer. After Sun Jinwoo had res the that S rank healer who had
Uh-huh.
um brought back his waifu. Um, there was like a panel that like a few panels that like basically his spirit was like communicating to her, letting her know, hey, you need to tell him this isn't just like bringing people back. Like I want to serve him. Like I'm being made. Like my will is to like serve him. Like this is like something different.
Mhm.
You need to let him know about his power. And she never told him in the manhwa,
Mhm.
so it wound up just being like something. One of those things that's really just for like the reader, just for the viewer. But I still think it would have been cool and would have added a little bit more depth, especially the people who are like saying that Soul Leveling had no plot in the first season. Um,
Yeah.
I disagree. I see what they say, but I just fully 100% disagree. Um, but it would have added some level of depth to that to like let them know what's kind
Yeah.
of give him a hint of what's coming. That like his power
I
is
I'm not one of those who believe that Soul Leveling didn't have plot. I just think the hands in Soul Leveling meant more than the plot itself because of how quick some of the resolutions to some of the problems in Solo Leveling happen. Like, dude's mom is gone, right? Or and
sleep.
then yeah, she's asleep. And his whole resolution to this is to get this one thing to bring his mom out of her sleep. And he did that,
Yep.
right? And then the big thing was like is it a was it a chimera? Would you call that a chimera? The king of the last thing that he beat. Is it a boss? I don't even know if to call it a boss. That almost killed all of the hunters so far.
Oh, the ant.
Yeah, the ant.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
that is that a
yeah.
chimera ant? King.
No. You're thinking Hunter x Hunter,
Yeah, that's what I'm
which
thinking
was
of.
something
But
else that some people tried to be like they copied the ants from like anime love using
yeah,
ants. Let's not act like animes don't like using ants for whatever godforsaken reason.
yeah. So anyways, when he got to when it made it seem like this ant was overpowered, way too strong for anybody to even try to compete with, he did light work with it, and like literally so many people almost died, and he was able to solve that issue in 0.5 seconds.
Well, here
And I
I
think
will.
that's why people say the story lacks, is because of how quickly the resolution is. But I think that speaks volumes to how the story can build from this point. You gotta think
Right.
we're still early on, in the story.
Right.
So
And I'm gonna say this to that. People forget he literally was about to lose that fight. Like they were evenly matched until the system kicked in and gave him that
yeah,
new ability. And that's how
true.
he won. He almost lost
But see,
that fight.
and that's where the other thing people fault it for is like, they're like, well, he just has a broken system because a problem happens. Hey, make the system fix it, right? Which, yeah, I don't
Read the
care.
manga. Read the manga.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
gonna say. Read them. It's the
Yeah, that's
system
what
is
I'm
not
saying.
even
Is I
what you
think I
think it
just don't
is.
understand the system yet, right? Because I've only watched the anime so far. I haven't read any of it. So to me, it's like I liked it. I actually love Solo Leveling. I binged that shit so quick, and it was because I was hooked. It was enjoyable.
Mhm.
Um, the whole way through, I didn't care. I didn't care for people's criticisms on the story because you could listen to that and be like, I guess, and see that point of view. But at the end of the day, make your own fucking decision on if you like it. And for me, I liked it, and that's
Right.
why I watched it all the way through. And it's like, all right, cool, But I don't know. It's funny how people try to kick that anime, because of storyline or whatever, because they want more depth. Just enjoy the story if you enjoy it. And like comparison in anime just doesn't necessarily make sense to me because there's so many good animes and like for different reasons, bro. Like, yes, I have like a list of top, but it's more so just like what I truly enjoy.
I cut out.
You know, did it really? Where did it cut out?
Uh enjoy Optimus.
Oh. Well, it's what I truly enjoy, and then I just give to people to, like that's the list of what I would give people who haven't watched an anime and be like, yeah, you could watch this. You could watch Haiku, Mob Psycho, or Naruto, or Full Metal Alchemist. Even though I don't think. Would you recommend Full Metal as like a first anime for anyone?
A first anime?
Yeah. What's your first anime you give people?
JJK is a genuinely good first anime. Naruto I think is a good first anime. I personally definitely think shonens are a good first anime, just because it kind
Okay.
of you get to introduce to some tropes. Um, and if there's like other things that you kind of want to specialize in, if it's romance, slice of life, or there's something expand off of that. Um, Samurai Champloo I think is a good first anime. It's
Uh
not
huh.
long. It's fun. Cowboy Bebop I would even say is a good first anime. Full
That's
Metal
tough.
Alchemist. I want to say I kind of want I really do want to say no because it's so heavy.
It does get heavy some points.
It
You're
gets
right.
very heavy and like even Naruto like Naruto obviously has stakes, but Naruto was lighter than you had some sad episomes, but
Like
like
it's ninja. Yeah, like it's just
right
cool ninja.
right
Like I want to be a cool ninja. There's cool ninja. I'm gonna
yeah.
watch about cool ninjas. Like that's how I felt about Naruto, especially in the beginning.
Like the premise of Fullmetal Alchemist, especially if you think about the fact that like somebody orchestrated the genocide of a nation to create like a philosopher's stone, like that being like in like that's like a whole
that being
thing.
yeah.
Like that's just I mean I mean if you're cool with
Look,
that, if you're emotionally stable, go for it. Like if
yeah,
you
yeah.
are
Look, number one anime you should recommend people at all times, every time of the day is Attack on Titan. And I don't,
Yeah,
that's just what everyone should start out with.
1000%.
Everybody's first. You know what's crazy is that is some people's first anime.
It really is, and
And
it
that's because of the boom during COVID. Like that was
exactly.
people's first anime. It's either that or Demon Slayer. That's what they watched.
Yeah, definitely don't recommend that one. Attack
I
on
actually
Titan.
would recommend Demon Slayer just because it's easy to get into. But you don't like it, right?
Yeah,
That's fine. There are people
yeah.
that will.
There's people that like it,
Yeah.
but things that aren't good. Um,
All right.
but I do think
Bleach sucks. I'll say it. I don't mean it, but I said it.
say whatever you want. It's a
I'm just
free
trying to
country.
hurt you.
Yeah, it don't hurt. I know I know when peak is peak, no matter. Uh,
Speaking of peak,
hmm.
Gachiakuta.
It's really I hadn't checked today. I didn't get a chance to check since we last spoke.
I
Did the last 2 episodes get dubbed?
yeah. No, I haven't checked. I was
Okay.
gonna ask. It should have been today. One of them should have got dubbed,
Right, at least one should have been
if not
dubbed by
both.
now. Let me see. Let me pull up Crunchyroll real quick.
Either way, I loved what I've seen so far. It is done now. Season 1 out,
Mm-hmm.
done, completely over with. If you have not seen it,
100%
you should
recommend.
see it. You should watch it. It's a
Also,
banger.
not a bad first
Uh
anime.
no, it's not. It's well, no, I mean, look, it's good. It's really good. And I think it would hook a lot of people in.
Mm-hmm.
Um One of my favorite things about it so far is that there's a character for anybody to like. Like
True.
anyone. It's still not dubbed in English yet.
Okay, episode 23 is. Episode 24
Yeah,
is not.
23 is, but 24 is not. Um,
Dubbed
but
in
nonetheless,
some language.
tw-
What is that? It's gotta be Russian. Do Russians watch anime?
don't do that. Don't do
We stop for our offending somebody, bro. I don't know.
that.
Let me stop,
Don't do
bro.
that. Don't do that.
Somebody about to
Look,
get activated. Sleeper agent,
facts.
bro.
They're gonna dox both of us, dude.
Yes.
Uh,
We just gonna disappear.
yeah, facts. Look, I honestly, this is probably one of those new gen animes, just kind of like Windbreaker that I'm a love. Like I just love it so far.
It's really good, man.
It's so
It's
good. There's a character for anyone like you for you to like, and even like the smaller roles in the show just like play such a big part sometimes.
yep.
And it's just the fighting is awesome. The concept is awesome. I can't say anything other than it's just good. Is it peak yet in new gen anime? I think so.
For new
Uh,
gen, yeah, I think it's definitely one of the best new. It's I mean for anime of 2025, it's my top three. My top three are Soul Leveling, Gachiakuta, and To Be Hero X.
To Be Hero X. So yeah, you finished it, right?
I'm sorry, I'll have to bleep that out. I forgot we're keeping you anonymous. Jonathan, it's
Kill.
so good. Just we're supposed to be making up names every time.
Yeah. James.
In my notes. Ezekiel, it's really good. It's like it's the it's the storytelling at the
Yeah.
time you get to the end of the first season is I don't remarkable, astounding. Like I don't even know how to put it into word. It's just between the reveal of Hero X and just like that world of hero. We already talked about how you're not a fan of the superhero genre just in general with anything, but you were always saying you like the way they do it in this show. I
Right.
100% agree with that. Like I don't mind superhero stuff, but this is
You're breaking
100%.
in and out. I don't know if it's just me.
It's probably my mic. Is it better now? Hello.
Okay.
Is it
You were all kinds of crazy there. I don't know if it's me.
Okay, maybe it might
What?
be you.
Okay. Okay.
It might
What
be-
were you saying?
I was looking
Sorry.
at the Discord light up. I was just say like we talked about you not being a big fan of superheroes, which I
Right.
totally just in general in any genre, which I totally get. But you're a fan of how this one is, and I 100% agree. I think that this is one just, I mean, between world building, the way they introduce the characters, and just the storytelling, like everything is just like, it's I don't even know. I don't want to say anything because I want you to watch it. I know you still need to watch it, but
Yeah.
it's just
So
it was
I've
so good.
watched. Yeah. So I've watched 9 episodes of it so far. Since the last time we talked, I've watched 4. So
Okay, okay. So you're at 13.
I'm at where. No, I'm at no total. I've watched 9 episodes. I'm on episode 9. I finished episode 9,
Oh, okay,
which was
okay,
Lost in
okay.
Gain. Yeah, that's where they introduced Cyan, or well, they introduced Cyan in 8, and then they put her they continue her story through 9, and now the next one is the truth behind luck. So
Got it.
I
Okay,
don't
so
know exactly
that's
what's
the
gonna happen here.
yeah, that's the last one of her story. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the last episode of her story. I still have not finished it, but let me tell you something.
Hmm.
Okay. I I watch this show while I'm at work.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even focus at work. I have to watch. My eyes cannot avert from the screen.
Right.
Okay. And normally I could just put something on, it's background noise, blah, blah, blah. I'm still listening, I'm paying attention, everything's going through smoothly. This one hooks me in. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know how to explain it. From the art to
Yep.
just the story,
Yep.
everything about it keeps me entertained in a way that no other superhero thing has ever done. I think the only superhero that's probably above this is just the whole Marvels all the way up to Endgame. Um, right, that's the last one, Endgame,
Yeah. Yeah. That's a
Avengers. Yeah,
yeah, so phase first, whatever phase they did arc.
the first phase. The
Yeah.
first phase of Marvel is really, really peak superhero shit for me.
Mm-hmm.
This is better than that to me so far,
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
and and I like the characters every single time, and then they make me feel sad about the things every single time,
Single
and
time,
it
bro.
puts me. Here's the thing: if you are not emotionally okay as a person, do not watch this. If you are
100%.
broken, you'll probably be able to get through it. Okay.
You're
Uh,
broken.
if you are numb to pain,
What's that? What's
you'll
that
be
extra
okay.
crack on your soul? You know what I mean? At this point.
Yeah. What's the extra? What's the little extra? I'm just saying, like, it's so good, and I can't wait till I finish it. I am taking it slower,
Hold
just for the
on,
sheer
bro.
fact that
You gotta give me a sec. That's just crazy.
what? What?
I don't know. It's just you said that. I really thought it was just like somebody is like, I know this person is not good for me, but they so fine.
That is this anime. It is not good for my soul, but I cannot stop watching. It is so
um,
good, man.
dude, yeah. No, I definitely understand. I completely understand that feeling. That's so funny. It's very real.
So that's kind of those two have kind of been my like exciting to watch
Mhm.
series that I've been watching. Um I have been rewatching shit. I rewatched Haiku.
You told me that.
I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
rewatched Full Metal,
Yep.
and just kind of as background noise, I put on Demon Slayer every now and then. Um, but that's like
Describe that
not
show.
even really paying attention to it. It is, huh? But you tried Haiku because you know my affection for that anime.
Yeah.
Let's see, lay it down to me, man.
It's just like, okay, so it was, I think it's in episode 2 or 3 where old boy was talking about why he wants to be the setter. Um, and he just spent 5 minutes talking about how important that role is to him. And I
The center
gotta
is the most important role on the court.
kill, brother. I just like the way I just could not be like told, like I just couldn't give a shit. Like I tried so hard, but I was like literally like, this dude is talking about a volleyball position and how much he really likes that
Isn't that
position.
endearing though? Like
It is, if that's something you connect to. Like I don't like sports. Like I don't, and
yeah.
I also just don't. I'm a very I'm not the reason okay. I think we talked about this before. I really like Ichigo because Ichigo is
Yeah.
very vastly different from Luffy and Naruto. Luffy and Naruto have these grand aspirations that they want. Like Luffy wants to be king of the pirates. Naruto wants to be Hokage. One of them actually did it. The other one may or may not actually do it. But I I rock with Ichigo because like he's whatever he needs to be for the people around him, like for the people he cares about. And that's me. Like he doesn't want to be the strongest soul reaper, but he'll get
God.
stronger to help, who he needs to help. Like even the way the manga ends, you haven't finished it. I don't want to spoil it, but he's not in some like grandiose position. Like it's just he's content. Like me, I see contentment in life. I want whatever level of wealth allows me to take care of myself, my family, my friends if they need it. Like I don't have any great aspirations to be this, 30 by 30. No, it's too late for that anyway, but 30 under 30. Like I'm not sure
You
no
and me both.
magazine. It's a little too late for that one, so I use an
Too
example.
late.
But
Here's what I'll say.
Mm.
If you keep watching, you'll understand more. And the reason is because I hear what you're saying,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
that's exactly, I believe, the point of this whole entire thing is,
Y-
and that's what keep watching would do, is it will round it all out for you in a
and that,
grand scheme.
to your point, I will say this: I am a big fan of watching a main character lose.
Yeah.
I in just that first episode where that team got demolished.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
hut whooped. Like he was even
Uh-huh.
like at this, there's no wall I can't jump over, and the other team's like bet, and you just like
Yeah.
literally couldn't get over it. I love that because that just creates so much more depth, and the fact that like
Mhm.
he had one good return in that match, right? Like
Mhm.
but that was it. That
Yep.
was literally it. I really did like that. I like it when,
Uh,
they don't give them plot armor. So like I told you,
yeah.
I'm gonna watch. Like I know I'm gonna watch it. Just like
Yeah.
right now, not one of
It's
my
it's a
favorites.
slower watch for you.
Definitely a slower watch, but also like
Yeah.
I need something to not binge. So
Yeah.
I binged way too many times.
Well, look, as long as you keep watching it, I
Hmm.
don't mind. It is one of my favorite anyways, and I think it's because of how it keeps going. Because I agree with you, man. The way Kageyama is in the beginning, he's such a like a self. He's very full of himself, as he's the greatest center. He's this, that, and the
Hmm.
third,
Hmm.
and Hinata's that exact opposite. But he has so much faith in himself that he just knows he will get better.
Right.
Um, and that's how he is as a main character. And to be honest, uh, Hinata is the main character, but it
Hmm.
doesn't feel that way throughout the whole anime. It feels like the main character is Kurasuno High. It's the whole volleyball team.
Okay.
That's the
So
main character.
it did give me, so that was I did watch a little bit of Kuroko no Basketball, and
Mhm,
it did kind of make me reminiscent of that because in that one, as I understood it, there's like they call them the Generation of Miracles, the main character's original team that he was with.
mhm.
And then he goes, they all go to different high schools. That kind of made me think of that high school like it's gonna be, made up of a bunch of really good players, for volleyball players, who make like a really good team eventually. Like I still think they're gonna get their butt. I assume they're gonna get their butt whooped in some scenarios, but I do think like ultimately they're gonna become like a very solid team, and that's kind of what
Mhm.
it just kind of remind me of Kuroko in the basketball in that
Yeah.
way. And from the little bit I saw, Kuroko basketball was kind of the same thing where it's like the main character was the team, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
you know obviously there's an individual that we focus on more, but the main character was the team.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the thing is like you follow the story through like Hinata, right? Where
Mm-hmm.
he's the least talented player on the team.
Gotcha.
His talent is his heart.
He's
That's his talent.
he's Rock Lee.
He's yeah, he's just never gonna give up. And that's his
Gotcha.
talent. And so you follow it through the eyes of him. And so a lot of people will like say he's the main character. I agree. I think he is a main character, but he's the whole story of it is much bigger than just him. In my personal opinion, it has to do with the third years, the second years, and even the people on other teams. Like I said, you're gonna get introduced to so many characters. I already know who you might relate to the most.
Okay.
Um, but I won't say it. Uh, but yeah, I think keep watching and you'll
Yeah.
enjoy. It's gonna be an enjoyable watch.
It's
Uh,
not, and it's not a bad watch. Like I want to make that clear for everybody. I don't think it's a bad watch. Like I'm not suffering like it's Demon Slayer because I've tried with Demon Slayer. I've watched 9 episodes of Demon Slayer. I just want to make that very
yeah,
clear. I'm not talking about something I have not attempted to watch. That I just can't
yeah.
with that show. Same with My Hero. I have watched less with
Uh,
My Hero. I'm good. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be like watching it
mhm,
on and on, like a couple episodes every week or more, depending on how much I'm enjoying it. Um,
yeah.
it seems like
I think there's gonna be a point where you're gonna binge. I do believe
yeah,
that.
yeah, I can
There's gonna
see
be a
it.
point. It's just good anime. It's one of my favorites. And so I'm glad you at least gave it a try.
Yeah,
Uh,
good
because
recommendation.
yeah, it's one of my favorites. I watched Code Geass per your rec.
What did you think? Or how far are you first?
I am at episode 12.
Okay, thoughts?
Uh, thoughts are it's good. It's a really good anime. I love the main character,
Mm-hmm.
um, Lelouch. I think he's a great main character. I felt very much reminiscent to Death Note in a lot of ways,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to how he thinks. He's very smart. Um, he's very he plans things out in his head really well. He's smart enough to try to figure out his power. He's
Yep.
doing things on the background that are like he's trying to figure out the extent of his power, which I think is cool. Um, I like the mechs. His character designs are awesome. There was one episode that kind of cracked me up, and it felt like it was a filler. It was the one where the cat stole his helmet and was running around the school, and the
What?
whole school was like chasing after his helmet. It felt like filler, but there also was like a slight importance to that episode, because it was the first day that his friend,
Mm-hmm.
who is not Britannian, was at the school, and he kind of gave his friend like the stamp of approval at the end, like, "Hey, he's cool. That's my boy."
Oh,
So
Suzaku.
yeah, and
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, he pissed
so
me off at one point.
I did, yeah,
Like he
I,
has a
I
point, but also you're like
yeah, I
kind of a
see where
bitch.
he's gonna make me not like him
Yeah,
at some point. Um, here's
you cut out.
invested. Oh, here's where I'm struggling with it is that
Mm.
I'm just not fully invested. And I think that's just a me thing. It's just not something I'm looking to watch right now, like the
Yeah.
style of anime that it is. So it is gonna be a slower watch for me too. I think I'm gonna enjoy it.
Hmm.
It's just gonna be a slower watch. I mean, I
Yeah.
watched 10 episodes.
Yeah, I
But I've
mean,
been watching it for like 2 weeks. So
yeah, I mean, so you're watching it. I this one was very surprising to me because like I had heard of it, but literally not heard
mhm.
anything about it. So like I knew the name, and like I remember vividly. I was cooking, and I just wanted to like put something on in the background, low key, and I saw was scrolling on Netflix on my TV, and I was like, let me start watching this, and like I finished it in a week. Like
Mm,
I don't know I don't know which point it was that I got hooked because
mhm.
it wasn't immediate. It definitely was not like
Yeah.
an immediate one. I definitely like towards the end of the week is when I watched most of everything.
Mhm.
Um, but it's gonna be one where when you finish it, you're going to curse me out, and I'm just like ready for
Yeah, probably. Okay.
it.
All right, I'll be ready for that then.
Speaking
I'll start
speaking of
writing.
that,
Uh,
what's up with 2025? I think it was 2025 with JJK, and just like women getting shot in the head abruptly,
Yo, do anime creators just hate women?
bro.
I think that's
Like,
what's happening.
cause it happened twice, which isn't a lot,
Mhm.
but but it's more than once. Cause it happened with
I've
old
seen
girl and JJK, and then in Two Hero X, and at
and
the
then in
very least,
Gachiakuta, homegirl takes out the Glock 9 on her and just pulls the trigger on her.
bro, that was hilarious. She said,
She
"Is
said, "I'm
anybody
getting
gonna
my ass
hear me
beat."
scream?" No, it's okay. I'll make sure you die quietly. She's like, "Okay, bet." Click. What?
Yo, it's happening way too much. All right, we need to talk about it. It needs to
Dude,
not happen
I
anymore. I'm
I
so
kn-
tired. I've
wait.
seen way too many women get their brains blown out in an anime.
we
Way too
gotta talk
many.
about Gachiakuta now. That is, if anybody, if anybody, I've seen some arguments where people are like, "Nah, Jabber's not black." I die like that's a black man. That dude crip walk after whooping somebody's tail. Z- z-
He emoted.
z- z- A, z- 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 A, and then proceeded to freestyle. Gooby gooby, Gloxy, mixed with the Nero, toxic.
Yeah, yeah.
What'd he
Yo,
say?
he
So tweaking, now he tweaking.
is it is very rare that I'll find a antagonist that I like. I love him.
Bro,
I love
I
him.
don't want him to be a good guy, like turn into a good guy, but I don't
I
want him to
no,
die.
yes, but I know he probably will,
Right, right.
or somehow he survives it. I don't know, but there's gonna be a point where I'm gonna be sad that he's not in the show,
Bro,
and and I know that, but dude, he by far
it's,
is
it's
one of my
bro,
favorites.
between that and yo, whose man's is this? You're like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
genuinely one of the best dubs I've heard in a very long time.
Yo, yeah, the dub is so good.
It's so
The dub
good.
is so good. Every character feels like unique and
Yep.
original to the voice actor. Like it's so good, bro. Like
Man. Z-
I
z-
don't know.
z- z- Hey, z- z- z-
Dude, there's just so many like moments in that anime where I'm like, what the fuck?
Well,
Like this is crazy. Like one of them that had me just complete what the fuck was when she pulled out the Glock 9, right?
bro, 100%.
The other one that had me what the fuck was when that one girl just like everything was over. Everything has complete like the guys jumped out of the big bird in the sky.
Right?
They're gone. And then the one girl just like wakes up like, yo, man, everybody. And I'm like, where have you been the whole entire time? And she's
Bro.
they're like telling her like get over here, like we're about to die. And she's like, I was just gonna use my power. And they were like, oh wait, that's a good idea.
It turns into a kaiju. You been asleep this
And I'm
whole
like-
time. He
I'm
almost
like,
died.
bruh, what is happening?
And then turns into a
So-
kaiju just to plug the hole. You just pissed me
Yep.
off.
For real.
That was so
Yeah.
funny. But yo, okay, that last episode,
Mhm.
the last one I got dubbed before for 23. I'm probably gonna watch 23 after this.
Yeah, me too.
Bro, when she's like, what she call it? Um, when it's like the dude, the whatever being is sitting up there. She's like,
Oh, yeah.
and she's like, oh my
She's
god, it's the Watchman, and she just
it's the Watchman.
gone. She just
Incinerated.
disappears,
Incinerated.
bro.
It's just gone. Yeah, like, dude, that it's so interesting. I hope we're not spoiling this to anybody, but if this doesn't make you want to see it,
Oh, true.
go. You gotta watch it. But it is just such a interesting, like I'm so intrigued.
Yep.
I can't wait till season 2.
Yep.
I haven't even finished it. There's still 2 more episodes, but I know they're not gonna get to that. I know they're not gonna get because there's too much to explain there. Because what was happening
Yeah.
to her was she was like in between worlds.
Yep.
Almost. She was like in an abyss.
She
And
was literally like the whatever part, before. And okay, that part is also interesting because now, we're introduced to this concept that like there is something that is keeping spirites and people on the
mhm,
ground, like away from it. It's not just they can't get up to it because they don't have the ability to fly or get up there. There's literally something actively keeping
mhm.
the two separated, which makes you
So,
even more like, okay, how did that
who
one
created
dude?
that?
Yeah, who created that? How did that one dude, the one who killed his adoptive father, travel
Mhm,
between? Because we see obviously we've seen him on the ground because old girl, he gave her the shoes, and obviously we've
mhm.
seen him on the spear because he killed his adoptive father. Like I'm curious if that's his dad, but I feel like that's too
Yep.
obvious.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't know. And the other thing is, so I want to know who created him because it had to be created by somebody in uh the upper area. It had to because that's where the divide is. Like, but I don't know. It's just so
Maybe.
many questions.
Maybe, or it's somebody, because obvious they had to have started on the ground, and
Yeah,
somebody made the decision. Okay, we need to be in this. What? I don't know what the if it was something where like the world got too polluted and they needed to go up there, and they just started throwing like motherfuckers down there and just started letting them stay down there. I don't know,
yeah.
but it's really is so interesting, and I kind of like how the way they've been doing the story, and just they really haven't been giving you a lot of answers,
Mm.
which in some cases would kind of like piss me off, but
Hmm.
it works for this show, and I don't know why. It
It's
really does.
It's like, "Hey, here's the whole plot to the story, but look at this fun little thing over here, guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
look at this fun little thing." And you're, like, entertained by the fun little thing, and you're forgetting that, "Oh, there's a whole plot to this." I keep
Right.
forgetting about this whole plot that's happening in this background of this story, but, like, Jabber is so cool, huh?
Right, dude. That's literally what I was like. Hey, I don't really know what's going on, but Jabber.
And
Dude,
then they, like, get serious, and they're explaining the plot, and then, "Jabber." It's
bro.
like, "Oh, wait."
Like I literally I stem that. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be in the kitchen just hitting A. It's the A at the end. Like it's so I wanted to ask you, is that more or less disrespectful than when Aizen stopped Ichigo's background music?
Mm. I that's fuck.
Right.
I want to say it is more disrespectful.
Has to be, right?
Just yeah, just for the sheer fact that it's like that's like getting sacked. Like that's like after you got dropped and somebody just just fucking just drops them on you
The
like
the
in a
the
video game. Like it's just the same.
100%.
It's getting emoted in Fortnite. You're getting emoted in Fortnite,
The
and there's no other way to explain it.
I think the part that makes it more disrespectful is before then, when old boy is like getting up, He's getting ready to. He's calling over his staff. He's getting ready to fight. It's anime time, right? He's like, I'm overcoming this poison. Next scene, oh, he's hallucinating. Oh, he just poisoned him. Oh, he poison. He's tweaking. And it's
Yeah.
hey, and then freestyles how he did it. And yo, like, and then at some point gets on the ground next to him. He's like, let me start laughing. Let me get some of that. He just starts laughing with him. This no, 1,000. It has to be more disrespectful.
Jabber is just so different as a character, and Homeboy, what is his name? The one that's like his mortal enemy, because they
Yeah, that's like their
stay
second time
fighting.
they fought. Who did Jabber poison? Because I feel bad that I don't know his name.
Me too, because he's cool. Zonka.
Zonka, yep.
Yeah. I feel so bad for him because I know he's powerful, but he has just gotten his ass handed to him every single time. It's time for him to prove that he's powerful.
I think he's gonna be like a fan favorite character by the end of the series because I love those
For sure.
characters where they like acknowledge, baseline, I'm weaker than everybody else. I'm not talented.
Yeah.
I have to work 10 times as hard as everybody else to be somewhat stronger. Because old girl shows up, his backstory. Old girl shows up and just like whoops his tail,
Yep.
with very little effort. He tries to play it off, but he's obviously bothered. He's from a fancy family, which that's something else. I'm like, it's just I love in these last few episodes we introduce that they have different elite families. There's like a core, like a almost seems militaristic group of people that like I guess make sure there's order within outside of the cleaners, that make sure there's order within the underground. There's assassins apparently. And they have guns. I love that we're all so focused on like the superpowers and all this other stuff, and then she just pulls out a gun.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's my favorite part is you just did not care, and like it's like there's powers here,
Right.
but the gun still conquers all. It's crazy. It's just crazy, bro. I just love how she pulled out the Glock 9 so quick. She was so willing to pull that shit out. Like,
Bro, so ready. So and it was I love that the way they did it is they showed the other girl's like POV because she's like, wait a minute, and the screen goes black. I'm like, I'm sorry, did Shani pull out a gun? And like Shani really pulled out a gun, and it's the fact that she had like ammo because she used like she lit her up I think 4 times, and then went to find Jabber, shoots him in the leg once, and then lights him up like on some drive-by gang war, boys in the.
Yep. Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
I don't know how to describe how I feel about Engine because I know he's supposed to be like I know he's strong as hell, and I know we haven't seen his full capabilities yet.
Yep.
Like he hasn't even been. They faced the protagonist or the antagonist. He's staring at him, and he still didn't come out and use his powers. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
Right.
still holding back something, and I don't know what it is, but I don't know, man. This anime was peak all 2025, and I think season 2. I can't wait till it comes out. Don't know when. It's probably gonna be fall, maybe winter. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. With anime studios these days, I don't know. I hope they don't do anything to like mess it up, like art wise or anything like that. Like, just keep it rolling because it is so good. It is so peak.
So good. Because you know how anime people are about dub versus sub, because again, everything needs to be compared. Like, but this is the one anime I've seen where it's very like everybody has the consensus that this dub is amazing. Like it's just
Yeah.
that is, obviously we know a lot of people focus more on Jabber, but I think just all around with all of the characters, there's no lack
Mhm.
of emotion. There's no, sounding corny. Like it just everything really does sound fire.
Yep. Yeah. I agree. They just nailed it, man. They nailed it.
Yeah.
They nailed it with every single aspect of this anime so far. I want to read the manga. I'm very curious to read the manga, but it's not on any of the apps that I have, so it had to be on something
Yeah.
separate.
Yeah, it's a figure out where
Um,
that's at.
I think I found a website one time, but I didn't save it. I should have saved it, but um, yeah, it's not one of those that you're gonna be able to find easily, but nonetheless, it's goated, and it's probably been one of my favorites, right there with To Be Hero and Sakamoto Days, because I did also finish Sakamoto Days. I forgot to
Ooh,
mention that.
Sakamoto Gaze is another good one for sure.
Yep.
I need to
So
catch up on that
lots of
one.
good shit out there, man. There's lots of good shit.
I think 2026 is genuinely gonna be a good year for like a lot of
We got
things. Like not just anime.
JJK.
Yep,
Oh,
we got JJ, 100% anime. I think anime this year is
yeah.
gonna be fire, but just like entertainment in general, like I know
Games.
games, movies. I do think this is gonna be a really good year for just art. So I'm
Yeah,
very much looking forward to this year.
it's gonna be dope. Yeah. I mean, we got just this month. We got Free Run season 2,
Mhm.
JJK.
Mhm.
Both coming out, and there's a couple other things I already forgot, but
Need to catch up on. By catch up, I mean actually watch it.
it's good. It's so good. Um, let me see. Can't read this shit.
We're at hour, by the way.
Okay. Uh, yeah. I mean, those are the main two, I guess. There's other stuff that is like new that's coming out that
Mhm.
looks interesting. Oh, Fire Force season 3, part 2 releases January 9th, which was a couple days ago. Um,
Yeah, you were not
Hell's
feeling that.
no. Hell's Paradise season 2, that's today.
Oh, that dropped today.
Uh, yeah.
I need to restart, not restart, start back watching that one. I had just gotten to a pretty good part.
Yeah. Let's see. There's several things. There's new shit coming out. One of them that like pretty interested. That's like you pointed out. Oh, one of them that like super went viral. Sentenced to Be Hero, which you watched.
Yeah, I did watch that one. That was the last. I think I told you the last like 5 minutes of that really made that for me because up until that, I excuse me. Up until that point, it was cool, but like it was like I wasn't, aside from just the concept that being a hero is a punishment for criminals. I think I just cut out. I was saying aside from the concept that like being a hero is a punishment for criminals, I just didn't really love
Hmm.
it. Um, but basically how he became a criminal is what
Hmm.
makes it such a big deal. So I'm very much it's definitely looking forward to more episodes of that one. Plus the animation was it reminded me of JJK, and I have a very weird love for JJK's animation. I don't know where it comes from. It
Hmm.
it's like a weird I feel like it's like a weird balance of like 90s. It's like reminiscent to me of Samurai Champloo, like Cowboy Bebop type animation, but just like a
Hmm.
bit more crisp.
Mm.
And I
Yeah, I
don't,
would agree.
and it just I don't,
Hmm.
and it I because I'm not a fan of the 3D shit like Netflix. I don't know what your obsession is with making all your shit your animes be 3D for like half the episode. The Gundams have been mech animes have not been 3D for years, and it's been fine. I don't know who told y'all to start doing that, but just stop. Um, but I really love the the animation. Also, side point, I saw something where Disney said that they were thinking about start doing hand draw animations again. I got really excited.
Yeah. I think hand drawn needs to come back. I think
100%.
look, I'm all for technological advancement, but I think there's something to be said about like a good hand drawn frame by frame
Hand
anime.
hand drawn and whatever animation style Road to El Dorado cut out. Whatever animation style Road to El Dorado was,
Yeah.
that needs to come back.
Yeah. Yeah. 100% agree. I don't know, man. I agree. I think things are gonna be dope this year. I'm
Mhm.
excited for the new year. Excited for a lot of shit to come out. Excited for JJK. Super excited for that. I
Yeah.
think that's the number one thing I'm most excited for. Um, but yeah, I have nothing else. I don't think.
I don't either. We can talk about what we want to do for the next episode after this. But hope everybody had a great start to their new year. Hope you didn't get the flu, but apparently like 7 people were getting hospitalized per day. So if you're one of those 7, get fucked.
If I get fucked, he means I hope you feel better.
I do hope you feel better. I that's how I felt as one of the people. I didn't get hospitalized, but it's just one of the people that did get sick. So I'm just kind of like spreading the love there. But I do hope you're feeling better. Anybody? Yeah. I hope whatever you aspire for this year, you achieve it. Please just love one another. It's not hard. It's really not hard. We just need more of that. It's very disheartening, but that's not what this podcast is about. But didn't want to just say that out loud. Just continue to love your neighbors and people around you. They don't have to look like you.
Spread positivity.
Yep.
Keep moving forward with the peace, love, positivity, and down below, right? What's your most excited for the new year?
Mm-hmm.
In the comment section. And make sure you guys like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Peace.
I'm about to enter in my prime. Hit you with a Cheeto to your Rasengan. So grab your big bowling, big spoons. It's time for some Saturday morning cartoons. It's all about the cinnamon toast, the Reese's Puffs. Go ahead and pass the milk and pump it up. Good morning.
So what show are we watching?